Hello everybody, Gamer Rob here. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So yeah, we are back. I believe we are at the part in the game. I think this was the save. Yeah. So we are back at the part of the game where everything is just going to go bad for poor Henry here. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Gamer Rob, and if you haven't yet, check out www.gg. They make really good energy drinks, and they even have their own merchandise for t-shirts, hats, hoodies, shaker cups, duffel bags. Check them out, guys. You won't be disappointed. And plus, on top of that, their energy drinks are really good for you. You don't get the crash or the jitters, so check them out. And if you decide to get anything, be sure to check out, use my coupon code GamerRob08 to get 10% off your purchase. It helps me out, and it helps my channel out as well. And you'll also be helping out W. But yeah, let's jump in. Because, yeah, I think this is where everything just goes bad for poor Henry here. Also, if you guys haven't yet, check out my new series featuring the game Astronauts. I just got done doing the 4th episode of it, I believe. So yeah, that'll be out today. Check it out. It's a really fun space sim type game. Yeah, let me wash myself off. How do I run? Okay, yeah, running is B. Yeah. How do I access my inventory? Oh, up. So here's our guy. Here is Henry. He's about to have a really bad day. So I think I have everything. Yes, go back to Father at the Forge. Okay.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
He
was here
never.
with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him.
I will not.
I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with that.
No, I turn into Batman.
Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
But what if fists works better?
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
I mean, for a game, this game is really like lore accurate as
Good.
like how like they
Once
did
more.
things back in the medieval time.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But
Whoa,
Wenceslas
what was that?
doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
Yeah, why am I getting audio cuts?
Give it here. And we'll put it all together.
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Hold on here, guys. Let me check my settings.
Henry, are you...
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Henry, what are
We
you
will.
waiting for? Bring those nails.
I already
Maybe we'll see
did.
each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring
Did he
at
just
her
say
and come
fine
and see
ass
this.
or fine
It's
lass?
time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, then.
I like his armor. That looks cool.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
He's like, there, I
Still have a
tried
lot
it.
to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work.
Yeah,
Very
see,
fine.
I'm not getting the
A sword such as
stutters
this
anymore.
will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
See, that's the one thing
Teach
that I
me how to use
wish
it like
that
Sir
we
Radzik said.
found out about his father.
Why?
Like, what was his history?
Could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've
I
seen
mean,
it
his,
happen.
his dad's
Man my
not
age has
wrong.
seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Things are about to get bad. Really, really bad. Oh my god.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Get him! Stab him! Stab him in the butt! I don't know. Good job, there, father. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Just brutal.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
But I want revenge.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
See, I don't know if he's like a good guy or if he's a bad guy. Yay, I've earned an achievement. I just need a ride. Or, yeah, I need to run.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you tatter!
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just slaughtering people. Oh, poor Henry took one to the knee. Or to the leg. Leg or thigh? Now what? Am I still running or am I going to be safe? Ah!
Left. Yeah. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Yeah. 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 Warn the others. They've tore at Skalitz. Yeah. Yeah.
I need to run!
Yeah. 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 Warn the others. They've tore at Skalitz. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ride, Henry, ride! No, no, no.
Yeah. 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 Run for it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I'm so close! No!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm so close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow. Oh my god.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
They're turning tail!
Poor Henry. Just nothing's going good.
Losing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
I'm just chilling on the ground with an arrow sticking out of my leg. And they just say wine and
Tell me,
bandages.
boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oh my god.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
You could just like give me like a crutch or something.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you
Got something in my
for
eye.
risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Yeah, so Henry's not having a good time. Talk to Sir Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Milady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, milady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, milady. I can reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Must eat.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll have some roast duck. Why not? And we'll eat 2 of those. Did I not eat them? I think I just dropped it.
My word. Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Yeah, let's eat that. Drink the wine. Hi. Hello. I'm Henry. Is this where I go to sleep? Ah. Guess we'll sleep that long. Oh man. But yeah, I really like how like lore, well actually like history accurate this game is.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
think after
what you
this
need
bit,
to help you sleep.
I'm gonna end the
My
episode.
lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have
Lots of
sent us
cutscenes, which I don't really
Scary
mind,
too.
but
But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
now this is coming from the
Welcome.
queen of this place?
Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay. So now what? Are we just gonna tell her what had happened?
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a
Yeah,
sword.
I think
for
that
Sir
was it, with the whole audio skipping and stuff.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of humans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. humans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream.
Okay, so I gained reputation from that.
Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
I mean, that's how it was back in the medieval times.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world.
That'd be like so cool to
That
do,
is
to
the
be
work
able
of
to like
Satan
travel
and
back
those
in
who do his
time
bidding.
and like see
Those
what
who
it was,
are
see what life
corrupt,
was like back
greed,
then.
envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage,
what do you guys
before I
think
even
so
got
far
a
of
look
this
at
game?
Hamburg,
Let me know in the comment
the
section
castle
down
was
below.
stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
I do look at the comments and everything,
My husband
and also
has
the
some
views as
quarrel
well.
with Sir
And you
Havel
guys have
Medek
been
of
just
Valdek,
killing it
who
with
decided
the
to
views.
resolve it by force.
And
He
for
stormed
me,
the
to
castle,
you guys,
burned
thank you
down
guys.
the
It really
village
means a
of
lot to me.
Kubislovets, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
So wait, is she talking about the
I
king?
was
He was
barely
captured
18 years
and in
old,
prison?
and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Holy shit.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still
Oh,
ahead.
Henry, you little flirt.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I mean, at least he got all that off of his chest. What? Uh-oh. Oh no, is he having a nightmare?
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. Where do I go? Wait. Oh, nope. I guess it's this way?
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so
Oh,
late?
so he got out.
At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Donkey!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable.
I mean, I get it that Henry wants to go
Farewell,
back to
friend.
Skalitz to
And good
bury
fortune.
his parents, but I
Give
mean,
my regards to Sir Hanush.
with a raid like
I
that,
will.
like, why
Good luck
risk it?
to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always.
Whoa,
if I
that
catch
was
anyone
cool.
boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and
pay
likely
attention.
men as well to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Alright.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch for the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Alright, so we're just, what? We're keeping watch? Yep. It's raining. There's like a little torch or something going on down there. Yeah, look at the detail.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
But now, say, here's my question: like, does anything happen? Like, if I just continue on keeping watch, or? I can't really see anything from there. Up here, though, I can. Look at that. Guards are all on patrol. Hello. Alright, I guess we wait? What?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Holy God.
We're gonna hit them like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
You made a valid
I'd like
point.
to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty.
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
So, does the dude attack or no? I mean, he was being truthful. Alright, so I guess they're not attacking.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to save. I think. Yeah. But yeah, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a like or a dislike. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Share the video and share the channel. Like I said, it helps me out. And it also helps my channel out as well. And also, give Kingdom Come Deliverance a try. So far, I love it. A lot of cutscenes, but soon we're going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of things. But yeah, I got this game when it was free on Epics. I don't know. I don't think it's free anymore on Epics. But all in all, it is a really, really good game. But don't take my word for it. Check the game out for yourself. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. If you have any advice or tips for me, leave them in the comment section down below. I will be looking through them. Also, check out W as well. And if you decide to get anything, be sure to check out, use my coupon code GamerRob08. You get 10% off your purchase. Like I said, you'll be helping me out. You'll be helping out the channel. So check them out, guys. W's.gg. You won't be disappointed. I'm Gamer Rob. This has been Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, game on. Bye-bye.